Last week I posted a video of creepy experiences and you guys actually liked it. You left me comments saying that you wanted to hear more, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm a building contractor. I bought a lot with a small house and 2 other small ramshackle buildings on it. I had to tear all 3 buildings down in order to build a new house. I was smashing the house down with my bulldozer and my assistant was loading the debris into the dumpster when in my peripheral vision I saw an old lady in a granny dress and bonnet with a stick in her hand yelling, "What are you doing to my house?" I stopped, turned off the dozer and went around to tell the woman not to come behind me like that, as I could run her over, but there was no one there. I told the next door neighbor about it and he said that an elderly woman with that description used to live there and she died about 10 years previously. What the fuck? She's still like, this is my house. When I would jog in the neighborhood around my gym, there would sometimes be people who looked like they were glitching. They would walk and not go anywhere, but as I got closer they would walk forward. One time someone turned a corner after glitching and disappeared. I had a clear view of the end of the street and there are no driveways they could have gone into. Another time there was a long driveway next to the gym and there was a person glitching again. When I looked for them literally a minute later they disappeared. It happened at least 3 times. It's so freaky. What the heck? My friend Estella tells a story that never fails to give me goosebumps. I consider myself an open-minded skeptic and Estella was a non-believer until this happened to her, okay? We need to read more. When she was young, she and her family moved into a house and her mother started talking and singing to empty rooms, which she had never done in the previous house. When asked, she claimed to be followed by a small blonde girl who liked it when she sang to her. That's scary as fuck. What the hell? Estella and her siblings used to tease her mom about it, but she continued to do it. They eventually moved and the little girl's spirit seemingly latched onto her mom and followed them to a new house. One evening, Estella was angry with her mom and when she came across her singing to the empty room, she yelled at her and called her stupid for thinking she saw things. Later, in the middle of the night, Estella recalled waking suddenly and sitting bolt upright in a sweat. When she turned to look at her bedroom door, there was a little blonde girl standing in the doorway, not moving, not threatening, just gazing at her, making sure she was seen. Yep, that would make me a believer as well, because what the heck? At least she was not threatening. She was just like, hey, yeah, I'm here. You need to stop screaming at your mom before I get your ass. Just kidding. That was just me. That was what I added. Not, little girl did not say that.